What if I told you that some of the most valuable coins in America are hiding in plain sight, and they're just 1 cent? In this video, we're counting down the top 6 ultra-rare wheat pennies that have stunned collectors and shattered records at auctions. From hidden mint errors to historical treasures, these pennies could be worth thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars today. Keep watching, one of them might be in your collection right now. Number 1. What if I told you that a single 1-cent coin, sitting quietly in an old drawer or tucked away in a family coin jar, could be worth tens of thousands of dollars? This isn't just any penny. It's a 1936 wheat penny with no mint mark, an ultra-rare American classic that's capturing the attention of collectors everywhere. In top condition, this little copper coin has shattered records, leaving even seasoned collectors stunned by its rising value. Back in 1936, America was still recovering from the Great Depression. The Lincoln wheat penny had already become a familiar symbol of resilience and national pride. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, the 1936 wheat penny was part of a series that had been running since 1909. While millions were minted, very few survived in pristine condition. Most were used in everyday purchases, tossed, worn, and forgotten. But a rare few were somehow preserved, flawless, untouched, and glowing with original red luster. What makes this coin truly special is the quality of its strike and the preservation of its color. The ultra-rare examples that collectors crave are graded MS-67 red or higher. These are coins that still shine like the day they were minted. Sharp details in Lincoln's hair and beard, crisp wheat stalks on the reverse, and surfaces that are nearly free of contact marks. These are the traits that transform an everyday penny into a numismatic masterpiece. The 1936 no mint mark wheat penny is exploding in popularity among collectors. The reason? Demand for top-grade Lincoln wheat cents is hotter than ever. These early coppers are not only a piece of American history, they're also a gateway into serious investing. Auction houses like Heritage are seeing fierce bidding wars as more people recognize how undervalued this series once was. Today, a coin once worth 1 cent is now a prized collectible commanding 5-figure sales. So how do you find one of these treasure coins? Start by checking your old coin folders, change jars, inherited collections, or vintage estate lots. Look for a 1936 date with no mint mark beneath it. But don't stop there. The coin must be in brilliant uncirculated condition, preferably with original red coloring. If it has even a hint of shine, full detail on both sides, and no major scratches or spots, it could be worth sending in to a top-tier grading service like PCGS or NGC. The condition is everything. While most 1936 pennies exist in worn, circulated states, only a tiny fraction were ever preserved at the highest levels. These coins, those in MS-67 plus red condition, are extremely rare. That's why collectors are going all in for the few remaining top examples on the market. They know these coins are drying up fast, and prices are moving higher with every headline sale. Let's talk about the numbers that have made collectors' jaws drop. One of the finest known 1936 no mint mark wheat pennies, graded MS-67 plus red, sold at auction for a mind-blowing $20,700. That's $20,000 for a single copper penny. And with market speculation and collector demand rising, experts believe that in the right condition, the value could push even higher, some estimating up to $120,000 in the near future for a true top-pop gem. If you're serious about collecting, or even just curious about what might be hiding in your old family coins, now is the time to search. The 1936 wheat penny is one of those rare opportunities where history, beauty, and value come together in one tiny piece of copper. Don't overlook the coins you already have. Your next great discovery might be sitting there, waiting to shine again. Thanks a lot for watching and supporting this channel. If you enjoyed this video, or if you've learned something new about the exciting world of rare coins, hit that like button, leave a comment below with your favorite coin find, and don't forget to subscribe for more hidden treasures from American coin history. Every coin has a story, and some are worth a fortune. Number 2. Have you ever held a coin so powerful that a single glance could rewrite your entire understanding of what 1 cent is worth? What if I told you that a tiny copper penny from 1955, yes, a 1-cent coin with no mint mark, has sold for a staggering $140,000 through the prestigious heritage auctions? This isn't a collector's fantasy. It's a real story. A true American treasure. And it could be hiding in your old change jar right now. The year was 1955, and the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia was operating at full speed. But late one night, something happened, something that would unknowingly birth one of the most iconic and valuable coins in American history. A misalignment of the obverse die went unnoticed by the press operators. The result? A dramatic double die error that would make numismatic history. The bold doubling on this coin is instantly visible to the naked eye, especially in the words, "Liberty," and "In God We Trust." This wasn't a subtle variety. This was a minting mistake that turned ordinary copper into pure gold for collectors. Only an estimated 20 to 24,000 of these doubled die wheat pennies slipped through the cracks and entered circulation. Most of them were used, worn down, and spent without a second thought. But a few, just a precious few, survived in near-perfect condition. And those survivors are now among the most coveted coins in American history. The 1955 no-mint mark double die is not just a coin. It's a legacy. A symbol of how imperfection can create something truly extraordinary. So what makes this penny so desirable in the world of collectors? It's all about visibility and rarity. The doubling is sharp, unmistakable, and almost artistic. The dramatic visuals draw in both new collectors and seasoned professionals. And the scarcity in top condition fuels intense demand. Coins that show full red luster, sharp strike details, and no signs of circulation are incredibly rare. That's why PCGS and NGC graded mint state examples, especially those with the red designation, have become legends. But here's where it gets truly jaw-dropping. At a heritage auctions event, one of the finest known examples of the 1955 double die wheat penny sold for a record-shattering $140,000. That's not a projection. That's not a rumor. That is a real hammer price, confirmed and documented by one of the most trusted auction houses in numismatics. Heritage Auctions has solidified this coin's place as one of the most valuable small-denomination coins ever sold in the United States. Now imagine this. Somewhere out there, tucked away in a drawer, inside a forgotten coin folder, or sitting in a change cup on someone's shelf, another gem like this could be waiting. And it could be in your possession. That's what makes this coin so thrilling. The chance, the possibility, that you could be the next lucky collector to find one and change your life with a single cent. So how can you know if you have one? Look closely at any 1955 penny with no mint mark. Examine the lettering. The doubling should be bold and obvious, especially on "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date itself. If the coin has full original color and sharp detail, it's worth getting it authenticated and graded. This is not a coin to keep loose in a drawer. It's a coin that deserves to be protected, and maybe even auctioned. Collectors around the world are on a relentless hunt for the highest grade examples. These coins are in museums, elite private collections, and now, thanks to auction records, on the radar of serious investors. The 1955 no-mint mark wheat penny is more than just a collectible. It's a once-in-a-generation opportunity. The value has climbed into six-figure territory, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. Thanks a lot for watching this video and being part of our incredible community of coin lovers and treasure hunters. If you enjoyed this story, learned something new, or have a 1955 penny of your own to share, smash that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. And remember, sometimes the rarest fortune is hiding in the most ordinary places. Keep hunting, stay curious, and never stop checking your change. Number 3. What if I told you that a tiny copper coin struck over a century ago, something that once bought a stick of gum, could now be worth more than a brand new luxury car? Yes, we're talking about the legendary 1917 wheat penny with the elusive S mint mark. This 1-cent coin may look ordinary to most people, but in the right condition, it's one of the most ultra-rare and valuable pennies in the entire Lincoln series. And today, Collectors are chasing this coin with unmatched intensity as its value climbs to jaw-dropping heights. Picture it. The year is 1917. The world is in chaos as World War I rages on. In the United States, the San Francisco Mint quietly produced a batch of Lincoln wheat pennies that would become one of the most sought-after coins in American history. Marked with a small s below the date, these coins were part of everyday transactions in the American West. But few could have imagined back then that these same coins, when preserved perfectly, would become six-figure treasures today. The 1917 wheat penny holds a unique place in the coin world because of its combination of scarcity, age, and fragile copper composition. Most of these pennies were heavily circulated, worn down, and lost to time. But the few that survived in exceptional mint state condition, those with full red luster and razor-sharp strike, have become the holy grail for serious numismatists. These are not just old coins. They are pieces of history frozen in time, bursting with collector value and patriotic symbolism. What sets the 1917 apart from other Lincoln cents is not just its low mintage, it's the difficulty of finding one with both strong eye appeal and pristine condition. The mint mark adds to its desirability, and coins with full wheat stalks, strong details in Lincoln's hair and coat, and original reddish tones are incredibly rare. A penny like that doesn't just belong in a collection, it belongs in a display case at a major auction, where bidding wars turn pennies into fortune. The demand for this coin has surged in recent years as collectors and investors turn their attention to pre-1920 copper coins. And let's be clear, the top-graded examples don't last long on the market. When a 1917 penny surfaces with a mint state grade of 65 red or higher, collectors act fast. These coins aren't just valued for their rarity, they're revered as museum-worthy artifacts, pieces of American heritage that grow more valuable with every passing year. Now here's where it gets truly incredible. One of the finest known examples of the 1917 wheat penny, graded mint state 65 red, sold at heritage auctions for an unbelievable $32,000. And that's not the ceiling. Experts estimate that if a pristine MS 66 plus red or better example were to hit the market today, it could fetch as much as $128,000. That's right, over $100,000 for a 1-cent coin. This isn't hype. These are real, documented figures from one of the most respected auction houses in the world. So how can you get in on the hunt? Start by looking through old family coin albums, vintage bank rolls, and inherited collections. You're searching for a 1917 wheat penny with a small s just beneath the date. Look at the coin's surface under a strong light. Does it have natural red luster? Are the wheat stalks on the reverse bold and fully defined? If the answer is yes, and if the coin shows no signs of wear or damage, you might be holding something incredibly rare. Don't leave it to chance. Send it in to PCGS or NGC for professional grading and certification. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for coins like this because they know the truth. Opportunities like the 1917 don't come often. With only a handful of top-condition pieces left in the wild, each year makes the survivors more valuable. The combination of historical importance, visual beauty, and scarcity makes this coin one of the hottest investments in the numismatic world today. It's not just a penny, it's a prize. Thanks a lot for watching this video and being part of our passionate coin hunting community. If you enjoyed this journey through American history and high-stakes coin collecting, please like this video, share your finds in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel for more incredible stories. Your next big discovery might be sitting in your pocket right now. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and stay tuned, because coins like the 1917 are why we chase this amazing hobby. Number 4. What if the next life-changing discovery wasn't hidden in gold bars or rare gems, but in a single copper penny from 1937? A 1-cent coin with no mint mark that could turn your casual coin collection into a small fortune. This isn't a dream or a coin collector's legend, it's reality. Because today, we're diving into the ultra-rare and shockingly valuable 1937 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark, a coin that's catching fire at auctions and skyrocketing in value with every passing year. In the heart of the Great Depression's final years, 1937 was a time of recovery and change. The U.S. Mint in Philadelphia quietly struck millions of Lincoln wheat pennies with no mint mark. To most people, they were nothing more than loose change, used to buy candy, newspapers, or a cup of coffee. But out of the tens of millions produced, only a rare few were struck so perfectly and preserved so flawlessly that they've become icons of American coin collecting today. What makes this coin truly unforgettable is its sheer beauty when found in top condition. Sharp details in Abraham Lincoln's hair, strong wheat stalks on the reverse, and a deep original red luster untouched by time. These are the qualities that make collectors go wild. These are not coins you find every day. These are museum-grade survivors. And when you hold one, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a frozen piece of history from nearly a century ago. The 1937 no-mint mark wheat penny is a standout because it bridges two critical things: historic volume and extreme rarity in top grades. While many were made, nearly all of them were used and abused over decades. The ones left in pristine mint state condition are few and far between. That's why collectors chase them with such energy. Because finding one that's untouched, still gleaming with that brilliant red tone, is like finding treasure in plain sight. So where should you look if you're hoping to find one of these gems? Start at home. Dig through inherited coin albums, family keepsake boxes, or old penny rolls from the bank. You're looking for the 1937 date with no mint mark below it. Flip it under a good light. Does it glow with red brilliance? Are the fields free of scratches, spots, or discoloration? Are the design details crisp and bold? If so, you might be holding a six-figure prize in your hand. These coins in the highest grades are becoming extremely scarce. And that scarcity is pushing prices through the roof. While lower-grade examples are still collectible, the coins graded MS67 red or higher are where the real magic happens. These coins are the best of the best, the top 1% of the survivors. And collectors are competing harder than ever to claim one for their personal collection before the market moves even higher. And now, let's talk value, the part that leaves jaws on the floor. One of the finest known 1937 no-mint mark wheat pennies, graded a blazing mint state 68 red, sold through heritage auctions for an astonishing $17,600. That's already impressive, but it doesn't stop there. Experts believe that if a perfect MS68 plus red or even an MS69 red example were to hit the auction block, it could command prices as high as $124,000. That's $124,000 for a penny. This is why so many collectors are hunting down early wheat pennies with renewed passion. Coins like the 1937 no-mint mark wheat penny are not just historical, they're hot. They're increasing in value, becoming rarer with every passing year, and cementing their place as must-have classics in any serious collection. Whether you're just getting started or you've been collecting for decades, this coin should be on your radar. Thanks a lot for watching and for being a part of this exciting coin collecting journey. If you enjoyed this story of hidden value and historical treasure, smash that like button, share your favorite finds in the comments below, and subscribe for more thrilling videos like this one. You never know, the next big discovery might be waiting in your pocket change right now. Keep hunting, keep learning, and never underestimate the power of one penny. Number 5. What if the penny in your old coin jar, resting quietly for decades, could be the very thing to change your life? Imagine discovering a simple 1-cent coin from 1939, no mint mark, no special packaging, just an ordinary wheat penny, that could be worth up to $90,000. Yes, you heard it right. This ultra-rare Lincoln wheat penny from 1939 with no mint mark has taken the coin collecting world by storm, and in this video, we're uncovering its thrilling history, the features you need to look for, and how this copper treasure has climbed to jaw-dropping values at major auctions. The world in 1939 was on the brink of global war, and in the United States, the Great Depression still echoed in many households. During that time, the Philadelphia Mint was producing what would seem like an ordinary batch of Lincoln wheat cents. But little did anyone know, a small number of these 1939 wheat pennies would someday become legends, not because of a mint error or low mintage, but because of their near-impossible survival in pristine, mint-red condition. The 1939 wheat penny with no mint mark is a masterclass in subtle beauty and historical relevance. It was never considered rare in the traditional sense, but it's the condition, specifically, coins graded as mint state red with no toning or wear, that has skyrocketed the demand. These coins, when preserved in untouched brilliance with sharp strikes and blazing copper glow, are a collector's dream. Their elegance and purity represent a time when craftsmanship and history were pressed into every piece of metal. Now here's the real thrill. Why do collectors go crazy for this coin? Because in the wild world of numismatics, condition is king. The vast majority of 1939 pennies were circulated, pocketed, spent, and lost to time. But the select few that were perfectly preserved in bank rolls or collector albums have proven to be absolute gold mines. These coins, when certified in mint state 67 red or higher, have become showpieces in elite collections and auction house superstars. So, how do you know if you've got a winner? Start by checking the date, 1939, and make sure there's no mint mark beneath it, which tells you it was minted in Philadelphia. Examine the coin closely under strong lighting. Does it shine with bright, fiery red copper luster? Are Lincoln's cheek and jaw perfectly defined? Are the wheat stalks sharp and clean? If your coin meets these standards, it could be one of the rare survivors worth grading, and possibly worth a small fortune. Collectors from around the globe are on the hunt for these top condition examples, and demand is climbing with every passing year. That's because coins like the 1939 wheat penny don't just appeal to Lincoln cent lovers. They attract investors, historians, and anyone who understands the magic of a well-preserved relic. In today's hot coin market, owning a perfect piece of history like this isn't just a passion, it's a smart move. Let's talk real numbers now, because this is where things get exciting. Through the prestigious heritage auctions, a 1939 no mint mark Lincoln wheat penny in mint state 68 red condition sold for a staggering $12,600. And the most exceptional specimens, those with the rarest pristine surfaces and deepest original color, have reached values as high as $90,000. That's $90,000 for a penny most people overlook every day. If you're serious about collecting, or just curious about what might be hiding in your home, this is your moment. Check those old family coin collections. Search through bank rolls, antique shops, and estate sales. You never know where these rare coins are hiding. And if you think you found one, protect it immediately and submit it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Because the value isn't just in the copper, it's in the condition, and in the story your coin has to tell. Thanks a lot for watching this video and joining our incredible journey into the world of rare coins. If you found this fascinating, or if you've ever come across a 1939 wheat penny of your own, let us know in the comments. Hit that like button, share this video with your coin-loving friends, and make sure you subscribe for more hidden treasure stories every single week. The next great discovery could be in your pocket right now, so keep searching, stay curious, and remember, even a penny can be priceless. Number 6. What if I told you that a humble copper penny from 1949, one with no mint mark, could actually be worth tens of thousands of dollars today? Yes, a 1-cent coin that might be lying unnoticed in your pocket change, coin jar, or an old family collection, could be the key to a small fortune. The 1949 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is one of those surprising coins that has exploded in collector demand and auction value, especially when found in high-grade condition. And in this video, we're going to uncover exactly why this coin is one of the most underestimated and ultra-valuable pennies in the numismatic world. The year was 1949. Post-World War II America was recovering, rebuilding, and entering a new era of prosperity. That year, the Philadelphia Mint struck millions of wheat pennies, none of which carried a mint mark. To the average American, it was just another coin, used for groceries, newspapers, and bus fares. But to collectors today, the 1949 no mint mark wheat penny represents something far more exciting, a rare and high-grade survivor that has become a shining star in the Lincoln Cent series. Now, you may be thinking, if millions were minted, how can this be rare? The answer lies in the details. While the mintage was high, almost all of these pennies were heavily circulated. They were tossed in pockets, spent at stores, and handled until their surfaces were worn smooth. Only a tiny fraction escaped the wear and tear of everyday life and were preserved in brilliant, uncirculated condition. And among those survivors, even fewer kept their original red copper luster, making them incredibly rare and incredibly valuable today. What makes the 1949 wheat penny with no mint mark so special isn't just its age or history. It's the visual beauty when found in mint state red condition. These coins shine with a fiery copper glow. They show sharp, crisp detail in Abraham Lincoln's hair, jacket, and beard. On the reverse, the wheat stalks are bold and fully struck. When a coin like this appears at auction, collectors don't hesitate. They bid fast, and they bid high, knowing exactly how rare these coins are in top condition. So how do you know if you have a winner? Grab your magnifying glass and look for the date, 1949, with no mint mark under it. Next, hold it under a good light. Does the coin shine with rich red luster? Are there minimal contact marks or scratches? Is Lincoln's portrait strong and the wheat detail fully intact? If you see all of this, you may be looking at a high-grade gem worth submitting to PCGS or NGC for professional grading, and potentially worth thousands. The demand for this coin has skyrocketed in recent years as collectors scramble to secure the best examples. It's no longer just about completing a set, it's about owning one of the finest known. And the best part? These coins are still being found in old rolls, inherited collections, and even flea markets. That's the thrill of the hunt. And the moment you find one in exceptional condition, you'll know why it's worth the chase. Now let's talk real numbers, because this is where the story gets truly exciting. A stunning 1949 no mint mark wheat penny graded MS67 red by PCGS sold at auction for an incredible $10,200. But it doesn't stop there. Experts agree that if a flawless MS68 red or better example were to come up for bidding today, it could bring in as much as $65,000 or more. That's right, a single 1-cent coin that could be worth $65,000, all depending on its condition. This is why collectors across the world are keeping their eyes peeled for the 1949 wheat penny with no mint mark. It's a classic case of an overlooked coin becoming a high-value treasure, and with prices like these, it's clear that demand is only going up. If you love rare coins, historic American currency, or just the thrill of turning something ordinary into something extraordinary, this is the penny you need to be searching for right now. Thanks a lot for watching this video and joining the journey into the thrilling world of coin collecting. If you found this story fascinating, hit that like button, share your thoughts or finds in the comments below, and subscribe for more videos packed with rare coin secrets, market updates, and collecting tips. The next rare coin might already be in your possession, so stay curious, keep hunting, and remember, even a 1-cent piece can be worth a fortune.